Hola. So I'll do the first two for you, and then the rest are pretty similar, so you can try to do the rest by yourself. But if you still have trouble, let me know. So I'll give you the basics behind units. Okay, like let's say I'll give you an easy example. Let's say that you want to convert 2 feet into inches. Okay, so for conversions, the way it works is you have to first find a conversion unit. So a conversion unit is something that converts inches to feet, right? So we know that 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. And then you can make a ratio out of it so that your ratios could either be like 1 foot over 12 inches or 12 inches over 1 foot. Those are your two ratios. Now we have 2 feet, okay? And you know that you want to convert this into inches. So we write down what we have, which is the feet, and you want to write down what we want, which is the inches. Now, whatever you want, so you want inches. So we're going to pick this ratio because the inches have to be on the numerator, and here the inches are on the numerator. So we're going to put 12 inches over 1 foot. Now, the other way you know this is the correct ratio is that if you have feet on the numerator, you want those feet to go away because you want your answer to be in inches. So if you have feet on the numerator, the feet also have to be on the denominator. So the feet and feet can cancel out, and you have 2 times 12, which is going to be 24 inches, right? Which makes sense because 2 feet is 24 inches. So just remember that whatever unit you want to cancel, that goes on the denominator, and whatever unit you want your answer to be in, that's going to go on the numerator. So let's apply that to this problem. Part A, it says that the, uh, the kitty cat is 12 and a half pounds, and we want to convert it to a kilogram. So we first have to find out the conversion from kilograms to pounds. And here's what we have. Okay, so we have 1 kilogram is equivalent to 2.205 pounds. So we can make two ratios out of this. You can either make 1 kilogram over 2.205 pounds or 2.205 pounds over 1 kilogram, because it can go, either one is correct. We just have to know which one to use. Now, what do we have? We have 12 and a half pounds. So I'm going to put 12.5 on the top. Now, I want the pounds to cancel because I want my answer to be in kilograms. So let's write down what we want. We want our answer to be in kilograms. So we know that the numerator has to be kilograms, and since you want the pounds to cancel, the denominator has to be pounds. So the conversion unit we're going to use is we're going to use this one. So we're going to multiply this by 1 kilogram over 2.205 pounds. And again, what this does is it allows the pounds to cancel. You have one on the numerator, one on the denominator. And then we're going to take 12.5 and divide that by 2.205. And this gives you, I don't know what they want you to round to, but this is going to give you 5.67 kilograms. Okay, that takes care of part A. Now let's go to part B. And we're going to apply the same exact thing to part B. So part B, it says, what is the dose of ketamine in milligrams? So let's find the conversion unit, right? The conversion unit is 12 milligrams per kilogram. Oh, sorry, 22 milligrams per kilogram. So if you think about it logically, it means that for every kilogram, you would have to administer 22 milligrams. So if it's 1 kilogram, then you would administer 22 milligrams. If it's 2 kilograms, you would administer, because it's 22 per kilogram. So if it's 2 kilograms, you would administer 22 milligrams, and so on and so forth. But the way we're going to do it is we're going to do it using our conversion units. So we have 5.67 kilograms, right? And notice that the kilograms are on the denominator and the milligrams are on the numerator, which is what we want because you want your answer to be in milligrams. So we're going to multiply by 22 milligrams over 1 kilogram. And if there's no number there, there's like an invisible one. So the kilograms are going to cancel, and we're going to multiply 5.67 times 22. which gives you 124.74 milligrams. Okay, and then, so again, like the way you think logically, if you think about it, for each kilogram, you have 22 milligrams. So if you have 5.67 kilograms, you would multiply 5.67 by 22 to get 124.74. But this is the more like mathematical way to do it using the conversion factors. And then lastly, it says, what dose of ketamine should you get in milliliters? So let's look at the milliliters conversion. It's 100 grams per milliliter. 100 milligrams per milliliter, and we have 124.74 milligrams. So again, you want the milligrams to cancel, and you want the milliliters to be on top. So what we have to do is, our conversion factor right now is 100 milligrams per 1 milliliter, but remember, we want the milligrams to cancel, and you want your answer to be in milliliters. So we're going to rewrite this as 1 milliliter over 100 milligrams. We're going to flip it. And you can flip anything. So the 1 milliliter goes on top, and then the 100 milligrams, they go on the bottom. So just remember that whatever unit you have on the numerator, its opposite has to go on the denominator. And so now what's going to happen is the milligrams are going to cancel. And so you have 124 times 1, which is just 124.74, and then you're dividing by 100. So if you take 124.74 and you divide that by 100, you get 1.2474 milliliters. Okay, so take a look at this, see if you have any questions, but the basics are always going to be to have the numerator and denominator be the same unit so they can cancel out. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one, let's see, it says ELISA, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's all like information that we don't really need. So here's what we actually do need. We need that ELISA weighs 100 pounds. So what's ELISA's weight in kilograms? So same thing. We have 100 pounds. And from the previous slide, we know that 1 kilogram is equivalent to 2.205 pounds. And remember, whatever's on the numerator, that same unit goes on the denominator. So we're going to put 1 kilogram on the numerator because that's what we want our answer to be in, and then 2.27 pounds on the denominator. All right, now let's take 100 and then divide it by 2.205. And this gives you 45.351. And notice that the pounds cancel, so our units are going to be in kilograms. Okay, that's going to be part A. Okay, part B, it says, what dose of doxycycline should she get in milligrams? So the dosage is 5 milligrams per kilogram. Okay, so we have 45.351 kilograms. And the dosage is going to be 5 milligrams per kilogram. So we got to figure out, are we going to keep it the way it is, or are we going to flip it? Well, the answer says the question says we want the answer in milligrams. So we know the milligrams have to go on the numerator, and you want the kilograms to cancel, so they have to go on the denominator. So we're going to keep this the way it is. It's going to be 5 milligrams per 1 kilogram. Okay, so now the kilograms are going to cancel, and we're going to multiply 45.351 times 5, and that's going to give us 226.757. And notice that the kilograms canceled, so our units are going to be left in milligrams. And again, that's what they ask for, right? They ask for the units in milligrams. Okay, part C, it says how many 50 milligram tablets would you get per dose? So now we have 1 tablet is equivalent to 50 milligrams. So we can make 2 ratios out of it. Our first ratio is 1 tablet is equivalent to 50 milligrams, or the other ratio is 50 milligrams is equivalent to 1 tablet. Because remember, both of them are the same exact thing, just flipped over. Then we're going to have our milligrams, which is 226.757. And notice that milligrams are on the numerator. So when you figure out which ratio you want, remember to put the other milligrams on the denominator. So we're going to pick this one. So we're going to say that 1 tablet is equivalent to 50 milligrams. So the milligrams are going to cancel, and you have 226.757 times 1 divided by 50. So if you calculate that, that's going to give you 4.53 tablets. Now, realistically, we know that we can't have 4.53, so I don't know like if you round up or round down in the medical world, but I'm going to guess that you round up because you don't want to have too little. So I'm going to say that this is going to be 5 tablets, but again, that's just a guess. And then part D is going to be similar, except now it says how many 100 milligrams tablets should you get. So we're going to say that 1 tablet is equivalent to 100 milligrams. So if we take the weight, which is 226.757 milligrams. And again, you want the milligrams to cancel, so we're going to put that on the denominator. So we're going to say 1 tablet over now 1 tablet in this case is 100 milligrams, not 50. So the milligrams are going to cancel. Our units are going to be in tablets, so that makes sense because we want to know how many tablets to give. And then if you divide by 100, you're going to get 2.26757 tablets. And again, I'm guessing that you're going to have to round up because if you give 2, it might be too little. So I'm going to guess that you would have to give 3 tablets. All right, if you have any questions on this, let me know. I'll be happy to clarify any part of this that you'd like. And good luck with the next two. If you have any questions on those, let me know as well.